How many of us hate to get up and go to school every morning? Have you ever thought about not having a school to go to? Well, that's just what happened in Prince Edward County, Virginia. Schools in the southern part of the United States were segregated. This means that white kids went to school with white kids, and black kids went to school with black kids. There didn't seem to be any Latino, Asians, or Native American kids to worry about. But in 1954, the United States Supreme Court ordered that all schools must be desegregated. You might think, what's wrong with that? Well, for one thing, this was a typical white school. And this was a typical black school. Would you want to go here?
And there weren't even any high school for black kids at all. Once they finished the 8th grade, that was it. Unless they had relatives up north or out west who would let them come live with them and go to high school. But most didn't have that. So they just focused on making a living, getting whatever job they would qualify for with an 8th grade education. A maid, a chauffeur, a janitor, a shoeshine boy, a nanny, or they worked out in the fields picking cotton for very little money.
But when the United States Court of Appeals said separate was not equal and that white schools must allow black kids to go to their schools, immediately the white people of Prince Edward County, Virginia said,
"No way."
Absolutely not!
And to make sure this didn't happen, the Prince Edward County Board of Supervisors refused to release money to public schools, money that would pay principals, teachers, cafeteria workers, and janitors. And as a result, all the public schools in Prince Edward County were closed.
What are we gonna do? I want our child to get the education we didn't get.
Well, I do too, but what can we do?
Some good white folk have gotten together and formed the Prince Edward County Private Academy for white children only.
"Thank God our little kid won't miss a day of education. But if it's a private school, we'll have to pay tuition. Can we afford it?"
Oh, it won't be that much, and what we can pay. Dave said they'll use the money that was meant for the public schools to pay for the private schools. Isn't that wonderful?
Is that legal?
Who cares?
So whereas the middle class and wealthy white kids will continue to be able to go to school and learn,
Hey, why are you so dressed up?
School starts today.
But they've closed all the schools.
Just the public ones. I'm going to a new private school. Here comes her bus now. See you later.
Why are you not going? You're white.
Private schools cost money, and we ain't got them. Besides, I have to work in the fields helping Papa every day anyway. Gotta go work now. See you when I see you.
Mama, Daddy, is it true? Will I be able to go back to school in September?
I don't know, honey. This school thing is a battle that must be fought.
I'll get some books from somewhere.
And I'll teach you what I can.
but Mama, you can barely leave because you didn't get to go to school.
Mind your manners now. We may not be educated, but we're still your parents. And with God's help, you will learn.
For 4 years, black and poor white children had no schools, but news of what was happening in Prince Edward County spread all over the nation, and people rallied to start free schools in the area.
Black and white people from all across the country sent money and even volunteered their time to come to Prince Edward County to teach. President Kennedy himself donated thousands of dollars and sent his brother, Attorney General Robert Kennedy, to Prince Edward County to check out the situation.
And on September 16, 1963, one day after the bombing of the 16th Street, Baptist Church in Birmingham, Alabama, where 4 little black girls lost their lives, the Prince Edward County Free Schools opened.
And for the next year, kids who have been out of school for 4 whole years struggle to catch up on what we missed.
The matter of public school was still being dealt with, and on May 25, 1964, Supreme Court Justice Hugo Black held that Prince Edward County Board of Supervisors had acted unconstitutionally in closing the public schools, and the evil system of tuition grants to support segregated private schools was stricken down.
Public schools reopened, and black and poor white children went back to school. And although it took years for other white parents to allow their children to attend them, eventually they did.
Now, aren't you glad you have a school to go to?